Yes, hello, good morning, and welcome to my channel. I am Ivan Che Innocent One here on YouTube. Said Missy Eka, and no, say unyan subscribe here to this channel. Just try and subscribe and be part of this community, and let's grow together. There has been a number of issues that you ever discussed, but the specific one I has to do with the video trended a bit on social media about interviewer Madam HannaBis echo grantee to your friend is saying 1million house or the some shocking revelations be about Bontia me sure say we are Ghana near you might be interested in this development. And now wa will follow me awo ahotono. Me kan ho asem kakra echiro. So let me just take you and remind you what I said awo a friend saying ahoto FM sada no. You be Alaska. I'll measure that and make it time. So those of you, because of time in TNT, more share more mutie, wow access to social media. Be an oko YouTube. I just go and find my YouTube channel, subscribe. My video no at all. You can just go and watch. And you here now on social media, or social YouTube. I just look for Ivan Che Innocent One on YouTube and then subscribe, and then you get the video. Alaska, the TN say, yeah, sir, your friend is saying entity no, Madam HannaBis Eda no. MPP pencil. Omoko high corridor baby kitwabi and office.
Okay.
Office no. I belong to President Kuffour. No office here. Yourself, I'm Kuffour, Kwame Kuffour. Alaska. So that is it. Anti video na make one sem say I am Madam HannaBis acquire some shocking revelations concerning your friend saying a dambia yadiama hang na ohe sikatwitwiri dia akwakodim na kwanya mo fa so a omo short change Ghana nipa omo nsa wom eye Kuffour wofase na kwanya abrantie fa so anka obe bribe Madam HannaBis etua no $10,000 na wakana natum on the issue no yase kakum yaje no kwaku anum yanko na yanko nkotie ma mena nkasa interview no grantie na me wi a yaba back
that actually paid 1.4 million US dollars for rent.
Hold on. 1.4
million US dollars for rent.
Dollars.
Yes.
For rent of how much? What period?
For
rent of the office that you occupy.
Yes, and it's a cubicle actually. And directors have their files on the floor. And the one who rented it to us is called Kuffour. He's President Kuffour's nephew.
Kuffour.
Exactly. He's
President Kuffour's nephew.
Yes, he told me himself. That's when they came begging me. And I thought it belonged to us. Even though it's small, it's something we could have worked on. But no. They first paid rent for 2 years. That is 2021 to, was it? I think 2020 or to 2021 also. There was some
but it is for 2 years.
No. They did for 2 years. They were paying $10,000 a month for the office
for what space? For what square meter area?
No, right now, when you check a prime area better than where we are in that same environment, it's 6,500 a month. So it means that it was a ripoff.
They have caused financial loss to the state.
Exactly. And then now, when I came and they said, now they sublease it for 12 more years. And they quoted it in dollars. And then the payment, and of course, it's CDs, so you have to pay the dollar equivalent. Why did they quote it in dollars? Because if they say, let's say, $1 million, it means that if you are going to pay tomorrow, it has to be the CD equivalent of that dollar. And so they paid to them for 12 years. And when you calculate, it means that per month is 9,600 now for the 12 years each month. And they paid everything. And the interest, and why am I saying that?
They paid everything.
Yeah, they paid everything. And you see, why am I saying this? We have workers that we can't pay. We have communities that we're not able to service. Okay.
And staff that you haven't paid. I mean, you
staff that you haven't paid. And when I came, our insurances, and thank SIC, Honorable James,
Ajeni
Boatin, I had to write to him that please,
Help us with insurance.
if you can insure the vehicles for us when we have our releases, we'll
pay you.
And they did it immediately for us. And so some of our DVLAs all expired. You couldn't do that, but you had money, and $500,000 could have bought a land or a government, one of our government properties, and this was also a government bungalow, mind you. And so this is a fund. You.
And so interview now, so Abraham and boss no, you could see clearly as a journalist now in interview no like $1.4 million. And yet they hang cubicle, like how? But a man in your one, that is exactly what happened under Kuffour. A mineral development fund. Jumadia or more ye. Nese ye two near my former goodia royalties in a woman no coin before so met me disburse these money sabi a benefit amount for a kroma. That is what they are supposed to do. Under President Kuffour, what they did say a dime a small four corners of obi abansoro baby. A dime yo and a more high dino for 2 good years. As 2 good years no. Sika no mutia per month over $10,000. Said na osi corner even prime areas any baby or more office no one. At that time no akosra 6,000. So 2 years we no. Then these people renew the lease agreement between President Kuffour Fasie or only that particular small cubicle no with the Mineral Development Fund for 12 good years. For 12 good years. Na so munim so on be free aban mo enche anaye beto aba. Sebe ya aban bi ba on konkotwa sa contract nimti no 12 million your friend is saying 12 years no mutia ni nyina de ma abrante no. And from the time omo take over this small cubicle ya Madam HannaBis o eka ho asemi kwapem se MPP aban ebefura akonwa so no na saa Kuffour wo fasie we ya friend say Kojo Kuffour say Kofi Kuffour say hwan Kuffour ono nko pocket a whooping $1.4 million. Na Ghana ha embra ben na ma ho kwan sa wo de dan kra ma han ya yi embra na e wo ho no rent ade a embra ne kire say you can't even take more than 6 months, but you say you buso like we do all these things. But to lease an office space, a small cubicle to this entity, not 12 good years. Price already has been inflated. Double. And I was seeing 12 years in man until we are John Mahama buying us away and this year buying our bar. Sikani ya tia mana we are home ye. Na Mahama baya wasati ora ne nyuma na ekoso na HannaBis uzu na ni yadin a wonim se ade no. Sa wanhwe ya ne to betwi no. This is what the guy did. Of $10,000 ehye envelope na order call Mama HannaBis office. And okaka kire ne say a commission a order man no so commission for there and also so wa buy there o there $10,000 o there gina a commission because onim say kwan fa so omo han dan no krono kwan so e no makoludi with individuals no mo ho no mo chesika na di in the name of lease. Enti say be ya HannaBis o emebo sa asem no so na obi ante na be say dan na ya han kekenti no or be bribe no 10 na wo more dama o be bribe obi a $10,000 is kind the bribe nipa o wa pocket wa na meka say ankrofo we nim nyansa obi a wa pocket $1.4 million abra wa kofa cubicle dia renti obi. Now o ko bribe obi a $10,000, that is an insult. $10,000 in there never ye. But that is what he put in an envelope. The command mommy we say your friend is saying commissioner onye. Mamma no so this kind of buy an oje ye. And no odd fraudance ni no this kind of man no omo recorded to ho label ye say bribe wa Kojo Kuffour betu ama me nie enti momfanto record Na assemba ye gina so de aka asem. And she was very smart. Because anka wan jisika na nto ho anka onya asem nka ba na waje ato ho a wanya nipa amana yi na dance no eto de eden a onim the intention wo ba ya wo de sa $10,000 na bra no no wo ba be kire because obi han wo do dan han obi a enya wo na wutia commission ma nipa no mom na so wutia commission ma wo in case there is an increment. Enti da bia hu se nipa te TV so na ye bo Kuffour ado so na ye bo ne dia be ka to se nya tan na obi tan no eye sebi sa nkwase ankro no wei na sa dwirim die wei abra na Ghana fo esu emerowafo esu enkora esu amanfo omodo musika ye investment ebirimu wu kama papa we ya oye the pharmaceutical obewu ye because abandon in sato ne sika so Kolebu teaching hospital renal unit amanfo a omuwu ye because aban say renal unit no oni sika ma ye to Kolebum na sa nkrofo we nam esumase in the name of say me wofa na ye president me MPP nenti no they were able to steal this sika no so mu use enye sika ketewa wo na sebi edan a esi Islegon kra na what prime areas na se for no $1.4 million ewa akra se edan ben na wo pesa wo to a wontumi mfa nto dan na wo de kohan cubicle got that $1.4 million no can buy or can build a new building in Accra. But enam bone na adwemone ne de omonam so mo yenti no one person in the name of this a pocket it. And America say, oh wow, so whatever no, they need to up their game. The Attorney General need to up his game, quicken his process. Now making sure say these unwitty criminals are in the name of that stupid government. And I said, you're buyer, mama, for me, these people must be prosecuted. Or Kuffour fasie and now on your politically exposed way. Menya sure say commit me come anywhere close. Say or the net dying hanya bang. Or the yenti video no na tie de o can't for so.
Add that money. Okay?
1.4 million.
Yes, you're giving it to Kuffour. And when I told them I was not going to use the place, and I would use every means possible. Because when you rob, you cannot use the law to protect yourself. To take it, this Kuffour came to my office and put money on my table. And I asked him, what is that money for? And he told me that it's commission. I said, what commission? Then he told me he's going to confide in me. Whatever happened with monies and everything, it was because people had to take commission.
No, so he came to, you mean that he came to bribe you?
He did. And I took the money and reported the money. So the money is there, $10,000 is there.